What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. So Bentley and I are just chilling for the day, hanging out, working out, having a good old time. And you know what we're gonna go over today? Physique goals for 2020. I have been wanting to film this for a solid week, but then I got sick and I could barely even talk without sneezing. So I decided to put it off till now. We're gonna go over where I'm at and what I really want to see for myself in 2020. And it's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a great time. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's get started. All right, it's been a minute since we talked about physique. It's been a minute since we really addressed any of that since Christmas. I've been slacking. I am ready to get back into shape. This is gonna be my project comeback, and we're gonna document the entire thing, baby. You're not even ready for this. I'm not ready for this. To be 100% honest, when I have a physique goal, I don't kill myself. I don't do a hardcore prep because that's not who I am. I like to enjoy the weekends. I want to be social with my friends and have some drinks. I want to be able to get ice cream on the weekends if I want, a Physique or two. But overall, I'm just more mindful, and to me, the way I prep is a more realistic lifestyle. So instead of being like, all right, you're on a diet, we're going right now, crash diet, no carbs, no sugar, and slaving away at the gym, I don't like to approach it that way because I burn out, and I burn out within a day. So for this physique goal, I'm gonna take it one day at a time. I'm gonna be more mindful of what I eat, and I'm also going to increase my intensity with the workouts. That means increasing my cardio, maybe trying to lift heavier, but it's all in good fun. If I don't love it, I'm not gonna keep doing it. I want to love the process. And that is the most important thing to me when I do these physique goals, is just I want to still enjoy it and enjoy working out, because why did I start it? Why am I doing it if I'm not having a blast? So I weighed myself, and I have that nifty scale that tells you your body fat percentage, how much water you're retaining, how much you actually weigh. I also want to note that your weight fluctuates, especially your water weight. The other day, remember that vlog that I said I was super bloated? I was 130 pounds, and right now I'm 125. Your body fluctuates. Shake it off. If you ever gain a couple pounds, it's cool, put the scale away and just shake it off. Also, depending on what you do during the day, this is middle of the day for me. I have worked out, I've drank a lot of water, a lot of coffee, a lot of tea, I've eaten quite a bit, so I may not be what I weigh in the morning, but that's okay. It's just a little rule of thumb. It's just a little circle, and you just go around it, but don't pinpoint it, because it's never ever gonna be accurate. So right now, I am 125 pounds plus 8 ounces. Says that I am 125 pounds. My water weight is 55%. My muscle is 36.2%, and my bone density is 6.4 pounds. I'm more focused on my body fat percentage. And once again, these scales are not always completely accurate. Don't sweat it, girlfriend, if it tells you something else. But mine says 21.5%. And are you ready to hear my physique goal? Are you ready? Okay, so in general, my physique goals is to be flexitarian. That is something brand new Michael and I are doing, and we're kind of struggling. We enjoy meat, and so sometimes it's hard for us when we're at home not to eat meat. And what I really struggle with is getting creative with recipes. So for all my vegan friends, for all my plant-based friends, my vegetarian friends, please make recommendations. I will love you forever, just because I'm eating a lot of bean soup, a lot of chili, a lot of black bean burgers, and I'm going a little insane. But my goal is to stay flexitarian at home and only have, our cheat meals on the weekends. In general, I'm a pretty healthy eater. I really believe you are what you eat, but I just really want to hold myself accountable to keep that lifestyle and just see if I can be plant-based at home and not have to rely on a meat in almost every meal. Let's eat more veggies. So that's one of my big goals, is just to actually stick with the healthy diet, stick with being flexitarian. That's number one. Number two is, in general, I'm not someone that's I gotta lose 10 pounds, because I don't know where to gauge that. Will that be healthy? I don't know. So I don't gauge my goals off of I wanna lose 10 pounds, I wanna lose 5 pounds. I feel how is that gonna be tangible? If I want to lower my body fat percentage, I know how to do that. I eat in a deficit and I start lifting heavy. And that is really how I am going to lower that body fat percentage. So for me, if I actually know how to achieve that goal, that's what I'm gonna do. So instead of just being like, hey, I wanna lose 5 pounds before a wedding, like that's awesome, but like, how are you gonna do it? That's such a broad goal, you know? Like, how are you gonna execute this, man? So my physique goal for 2020 is to lower my body fat percentage. And right now, I'm at 21.5. And if you see this chart right here, and they vary, for fitness, there's 21 to 24%. I fall into the fitness category. That's awesome, I love it, I'm really happy, I'm proud of my body, but I want to get to the athlete category. I just wanna see if I can even get my body fat percentage past 21%, because that's really where I struggle. And I'm like, this is gonna be the year. So that is my physique goal for 2020. We're gonna lower my body fat percentage, baby. I totally think New Year's resolutions are amazing. I think new goals are great. Of course, I have some for my relationship, financially, my job, personal, but I just kind of wanted to go over the physique goal aspect with it. And I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna achieve this. All right, and you're gonna see the journey. We're gonna work for this. I just want to let you know that by all means, I'm not telling you this is how to go about your life. I'm not telling you this is how to lose weight. I'm not telling you that this is what your goal should be. I know the steps that will help me execute lowering my body fat percentage. Will it work for everyone? Absolutely not. But I have gotten to know my body quite well, and I know I'm gonna keep learning it throughout this process, but this helps me immensely. So I'll go over my steps. I am taking this very lightly. I want this to be a healthy lifestyle, and I'm gonna try to execute this without having to count my macros. I just want to be in touch with my body and do it a great way that I know will be healthy for my mindset. So first things first is I'm gonna try and eat in a deficit. Will I eat less? Probably not. I'll just be more strategic about what I'm eating. I'm gonna want some more high protein. I'm probably gonna wanna add in more fats, something that's gonna sustain me longer than me just grabbing a bag of chips and then I'm hungry an hour later because all I did was eat these refined carbs. So that's pretty much my goal with diet-wise, is just being more strategic with what I'm eating, you know, eat more intuitively. I'm going to focus on eating whole natural foods. The reason why I really focus on a whole foods diet is because if I'm eating, you know, processed foods, refined sugars, anything that's just gonna stick in my gut, I'm gonna feel awful and I'm gonna lose my energy. And I'm not gonna be able to execute anything because I'm gonna be tired, I'm gonna be sluggish, and that's just how my body works when I eat that. So I always try to eat a more paleo-based whole foods diet, but I like grains, so it's not paleo. I just like to eat more natural. If it comes from the ground or earth, it's great. I like it. So when I say I want to eat in a deficit, what I really mean is I'm gonna up my cardio. I'm gonna up my workouts. I maybe do 45 minutes right now just because I'm still getting back into it. I'll do 25 minutes of lifting, 20 minutes of cardio. All I'm gonna try to do is up my cardio 3 times a week. So it's not like I am slaving away, I'm not going insane. You guys, this is a lifestyle that I want. It's gonna be fun, but the reason why I increase my cardio is because if I wanna be in a deficit and I'm gonna eat the way I do eat, and I'm not gonna count my macros, I'm gonna need to be burning more calories than what I'm eating. Will there be days that it's off? 100%, but I'll be doing some HIIT workouts. I'll be slowly learning along the way in a more natural process for me to just naturally be in a deficit if I'm working out more, getting more active. Along with that, I'm gonna try to up my lifting. That is something I always struggle with, is trying to get more into heavy weights. I get in a comfortable zone and then I fear of going past that. So I'm going to actually start documenting what weights I'm using and trying to increase them slowly week by week and see how my body's feeling. I'm gonna also start adding in more compound movements. And what I mean by this is you're gonna be working 2 muscles at the same time. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, am I right? And a great example of this would be like a lunge with a bicep curl. The reason that compound movements do help you burn fat a lot more than isolation is because you're exerting a lot more energy when you're focusing on 2 muscles at the same time. So I'm gonna be adding in a lot more compound movements, upping up my cardio. I'm also gonna throw in some HIIT. Love the sprints, burpees, gotta love them. And that's really what I'm gonna be focusing on when I'm at the gym. Along with that, I'm gonna make sure I stay hydrated. I'm gonna get a healthy amount of sleep. I feel like a lot of people lack that, and I have been lacking it so much. So I'm gonna prioritize that. So overall, I know that was short, sweet, and simple. I just wanted to go over some physique goals, and I, to be 100% honest, am not a big person on, oh my gosh, I need to get down to 14% and I am going to take away alcohol and treats. And like, I think that's great. Some of my friends compete, and like, that is the coolest thing that you have the discipline to do that, and I totally support it. But for me, I want this to be a fun lifestyle, and I have so many fun things planned this year that I'm like, I just don't have time for that. So we're gonna do it in a healthy way, but we're gonna get shredded still. Are you excited? Cause I'm excited. All right, well, next I wanted to show you my current wear mat. I just gonna wanna go over it. To be honest, I collect fat at the lower parts of my body, so I don't necessarily have issues gaining weight in my stomach. If I do, that's when I'm like, okay, I really need to change it up. But usually it's my legs that it shows first. You know, I've always had cellulite, and I do a little tips and tricks. I have a YouTube video on how I try to reduce that, but hey, that's normal and we got it going on. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time.